sure it is. We're looking at 2 weeks now, talking about who's in control and how powerful is this? How important is this? It's very important because, we're living here on this earth. In Galatians 1:4 says he came to redeem us from this present evil world. We talk about when we get to heaven and what a day that's going to be. But you know what? Today, he came to redeem us from this present evil world. There are things we're supposed to be walking in here today on this earth. It's not about, when we get to heaven, that's going to be great. And the new heaven and the new earth, all that's great. It's wonderful. I'm excited about it. But you know what? There are things that we should be walking in dominion over here on this earth today. And if you believe that God is in complete control over those things, guess what? You're going to be very disappointed. I'm not saying that, you're not going to, a blessing won't pop up here and there. And, I love the way Andrew says, old blind squirrel will find a nut every once in a while. I get that. It's not, that, or even you use situations like, you work 80, 90 hours a week or 100 hours a week and you working and you making money and I'm blessed because, of the money I make every week. Well, no, you working for that money. If you wasn't working, you wouldn't be making that money. But, how much time do you have with your children or your spouse? Time is much more valuable than money. And we understand that once we start running out of it. If a doctor tells you you only have 2 weeks left to live, then okay, the money that you made, it becomes obsolete. You want to spend that time that you have left with your family. So, this deception is not cool. So with everything that you're learning and you're finding out from the scriptures that people use to say that God is in control, and from the scriptures that I'm showing you that God is not in control, it really comes down to authority. See, that's really what it's all about. Let's find out who has the authority. And how important is authority? Authority is very important. You know why? Because, I'm here in America and I know you're in other countries, it's pretty much the same. Everybody has to yield to certain authority. There's authority everywhere. There's not a whole lot of places that you can go where there's no laws and there's some kind of authority figure. You have to yield. You have to understand authority. So like here in America, you see that blue car riding behind, that blue and white car behind you, and you see some red lights flashing. Hopefully it's not because of you. But what are you going to do? You're going to get out of the way. You're going to find out what's going on. You're going to pull over. Why? Because we understand that blue uniform is a authority figure here. Whoever this person is that's getting out of the car has the authority to make a phone call and have SWAT, have whatever he wants available to him. He has a gun, and he has the authority and the right to use it if needed. You look at a judge or a person that, has authority when it comes to the judicial system. Listen, they have authority. So you're going to act different in front of a person that has authority. If you think about the armed forces, I've never been a part of the armed forces, but I understand that its ranking is very important. It's all about ranking. If you have a rank and the person that's next to you have a higher rank than you, then you have to yield to that person. There are certain things that you can't say to that person. You have to address that person a certain way because of their ranking. It's about authority. It's very important. So what about us as human beings? Do we have any authority? Do we have any power? Well, in Genesis 1:27, it says God created us in his image. And when he created us, I'm going to talk about this when I get into the relationship and marriage series. But listen, when God created us, he created us male and female. If you read that, it says God created man. So there's one man, male and female. See, so male and female was in man. So let's just go through this real quick. When the female part came out, then okay, now you have male and female. So when male and female comes together through marriage, they become one man. But God created man.